All right, everybody, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Depending on where you're joining this particular stream from, you guys already know the name is Adetola Freeman, and this is our NFP live trading session. All right, as usual, guys, remember there are 3 rules that you must follow, and those 3 rules are presented right at the right-hand corner of your screen. All right, so don't forget, those rules are extremely expedient for you to follow. All right, so we're going to take a few minutes to just wait for some of our other colleagues, some of our friends to join in. All right, if you have a trading community, you have a group of friends that you would like to take advantage of this particular session, all right, now would be a good time to invite them to come on board. All right, now would be a good time to invite them to come on board. So we're just going to take the next 5 minutes to just wait for your friends, your community to join us, all right, while we just lay down a couple of important regulations regarding the live trading session that we're about to have. Okay, so the first rule is this. Always ensure that when you come to trade the news, NFP with me, all right, you must understand that the approach that we use is called the straddle trading strategy. All right, we make use of the straddle trading strategy, which is a kind of knife-edge scenario trading approach. All right, where we have a buy stop and a sell stop at the opposite ends of a consolidation that occurs just before the news. All right, so we're going to be trading the straddle trading strategy, and these are the rules for trading straddle. All right, the first thing is to understand that you must only risk amounts that you're willing, or only trade with amounts you're willing to risk. All right, trading entails real life risks. All right, so ensure that you're only risking amounts that you're willing to lose. All right, so that's the first thing. Then secondly, beware of slippage. All right, beware of slippage. Why am I saying beware of slippage? I'm saying beware of slippage because, you know, when there's news, there's increased volatility. All right, and as a result of the increased volatility, price often tends to move faster, all right, than you probably imagine. All right, so if you have a trading order that you have placed in the market, chances are that price will exceed that price or that position. Okay, so understand that there will be slippage, all right, and you have to be prepared to deal with slippage. Okay, so then the number 3 rule is to ensure that you use a trailing stop with your trading positions. All right, the trailing stop is how we prevent the market from taking us out of the market after we have gone into profit. All right, so what we do with the trailing stop is to ensure that once a pending order is activated and price begins to move in that direction, before price reverses, we are taken out of the trade in profit. All right, it operates like a type of break even, all right, that insulates our trading position. Okay, so let me look at a couple of your comments. Simple truth, no, the news is going to be out by 1:30 West African time. Tebogo Gracious, hello from Nigeria. Yes, I am from Nigeria. You are from South Africa. Lovely meeting you. Yasmin Wanyanga, yes, I am very well, thank you. I'm a lot better now, as you can see and as you probably can tell from my expressions. Nayebare Innocent from Uganda. Lovely meeting you. Thank you so much. Frank Pepple. Well, we usually give positions for Euro, USD, gold, and the likes. All right, so just stay tuned. You're going to be getting all of that. KLC Japan. All right, you live in Japan. What you can do is to try to use a VPS server. All right, or you can just use a virtual private network, a VPN. All right. August Tatenda, you're saying just give us direction. I'm sorry. You know I don't do that, all right? And I don't want to take offense at your tone, but please keep it respectful. Daniel from Nigeria, lovely meeting you. Let me testify a gold entry. Just hold on. The way you guys are always in a hurry to lose money, I don't understand. Just chill. I'm going to give you the direction that we are going to be putting. I'm going to give you values for our pending orders, but just chill, all right? Not everybody is in a hurry to lose money. There are rules and regulations, there are procedures that I need to lay down first, all right? So please just chill. What is the recommended lot size for a capital of 50 USD? Well, it depends on your leverage, but I would say you can use 0.03. Oh, beautiful. Kaparu from Kenya, thank you so much. Mushabati Matthew from Namibia, lovely. Real Saplat from Nigeria, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, William Pasina from Zimbabwe, lovely meeting you. Richard, thank you so much. Emmanuel George, is it advisable to trade gold with news on a small account? Yes, but if you're trading gold, my recommendation would be 0.01. All right, 0.01. Osh KB, Namibia, beautiful, thank you, you're welcome. Silver, does the news affect GBP JPY? Kind of. It actually does, kind of. Tom Rich, Majid from FBS. All right. Rogers from Kenya. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, without further ado, let's go right to the chat. So we're going to start with the majors, GU, EU, then we do gold. All right, thank you so much, guys. Sifiso Andrew from South Africa, Tega Igedu, Noel Obi, thank you. Frank Royal, thank you. What lot size should I use for a 1K account? If that 1K, if you are not willing to risk the entire 1K, all right, then please make sure that what you have right now is only the amount that you're willing to risk. All right, make sure that that is the case. All right, then if 1K is what you're willing to risk, then I would say you can use a lot size of, say 0.2, 0.3, all right? But for gold, use 0.1. The amazing events, what you can do is to create 2 accounts, all right? So that you move money from one MT5 account to your MT4 account, or from your MT4 account to your MT5 account. All right, so those are the values we'll use for GBP USD. Let's go to Euro USD. Euro USD, we'll go to the 1 hour time frame. Tom Rich, thank you so much. Cargos the Traveler, that was to address the amazing event, all right? Talking about how you can ensure that whatever you have in your MT5 account is the exact amount that you're willing to risk, nothing more than that. All right, that's Euro USD. Then gold. Mushabati Matthew, no. Um, 15 more minutes. $15. Let's see. All right, so let's just write out the figures. Diamond Constructors Limited. Cargos the Traveler. I am not saying we are gambling, but listen to me, all right? Okay, you were responding to Mushabati. You cannot hedge by opening two accounts. You're having a buy on one, you're having a sell on one. It's absolutely inappropriate. All right. What we do, this particular trading approach for the news is called the straddle trading strategy. All right. And what that means is that we know that before the news, all right, or when the news comes out, we know that there will be an increase in volatility, which means that price is going to move a lot faster. All right. So what we do is, before the news, we want to look for an area of consolidation that we can then trade the breakout of that area, such that once price breaks out of that area, all right, it activates our buy stop and our sell stop. It activates our pending orders, all right, and that way we know that we are in the trade. Do you get it now? So because there will be high volatility behind that news, we believe that if it breaks out bullish, it should continue bullish for a while. Whereas if it breaks out bearish, it should continue bearish for a while. Do you get it? Uh, 1.30353. $1.29746. Emmanuel George, if you're trying to do that, all right, which is buying immediately the news comes out positive, or selling immediately the news comes out positive. Remember what I said about slippage, all right? So if you're trying to do that, your orders will not get activated at the point where you think they should, all right? It wouldn't get triggered at the point where you think it should get triggered, and that is going to become a problem for you. Do you understand what I'm saying now? And remember, one thing I've always told you guys is, do not place your positions until 3 minutes before the news. All right, always wait for 3 to 5 minutes before the news before you place your orders. All right? Always wait 3 to 5 minutes before you place your orders. Right now, we still have about 11 minutes before the news, so please hold on, okay? I'm saying hold on because the values can still change, all right? So just hold on. Once we are close to the release, like 3 minutes, then we can know what the final values are. Don't place position on GU yet, or any other commodity for that matter. Please listen to me. I am screaming it right now. I repeat, do not place these orders yet. All right, we'll wait till 3 minutes before the release. From 3077.36. Three one one 7.52. One 44.720. It was 144.93. All right, so here we are. Okay, so this is GU. We're not placing the order yet because if price does not come back lower inside this our range box, all right, so let's take it easy. All right, I'm waiting for the next 2 minutes. All right, in the next 2 minutes, I'm going to give you the figures that we're working with. Okay. Okay, so I think All right, so 5 minutes to the news release. Let's do this quickly. GBP USD buy stop 1.30493. 1.30493. Sell stop 1.29746. Alright, the lazy. It means this is your first time, okay? If this is your first time, just relax and watch what we do. Alright, just hold on, watch what we do, and then you can learn a thing or two from the session. Okay? GU buy stop 1.30493, sell stop 1.29746. All right. Euro USD. Let me use a different value for this there. 1075. Buy stop on Euro USD 1.11075. All right, buy stop Euro USD 1.11075. Sell stop 1.10186. 1.10186. All right, then we have gold. Buy stop 3117.52. 3117.52. Nitro Man, my guy. So buy stop gold 3117.52, sell stop 3077.36. Buy stop 3117.52, sell stop 3077.36. All right, then USD JPY buy stop 145.893, 145.893, sell stop 144.720. And I wish you the very best of luck. Yeah, so 2 minutes till the release of the news. All right, 2 more minutes. Let's see how this wraps. My advice, you can delete your pending orders on GU because price is almost there. All right, so let's focus on EU, gold, and UJ. Don't just delete your pending orders on GU. All right, let's focus on EU, gold, and UJ. Can you feel it? I can see it. 3 a.m. trends, yes. But in the event that there is minimum volatility, that's why you see that I spaced out the entry levels well. All right, so if the volatility is not solid, it would simply mean that we're not going to be triggered in, all right, during the course of this call. Do you get it now? 3 a.m. trends. Go, 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 go. Hallelujah. Oh, go, 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 go. Hallelujah. One more minute. Don't forget your trailing stops, guys. Trailing stops, 25 or 30 points. Trailing stop, 25 or 30 points. Make sure that that is in place. And here we go. Here comes the news. Oh, I can feel it. I can see it. The position is there because of the consolidation. I look for a consolidation zone, and you see that the move around the major big candle that we've seen, all right, was this green candle. All right, so I just marked that as my trading region. So we see what goes. Like I said, if the volatility today is not solid, it simply means that we will not get triggered in. All right, and if we do not get triggered in, my philosophy is that a missed trade, all right, is way better than a lost trade. All right, a missed opportunity is better than incurring losses. Okay, so it's better, oh, I was unable to take an entry. That is way better than I take an entry and then I end up losing my money. All right, so let's see. The momentum, as you can see, is very shallow. Very, 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 very shallow. Let's see how this turns. Let's see how this turns. Now, the reason why this is going to be the momentum is shallow is because there's a lot of uncertainty in the market. All right. Like I mentioned before Donald Trump took office, I mentioned that there was going to be a lot of, you know, unstable movements, or let me say there's going to be a lot of instability in the markets as a result of the Trump phenomenon. All right, the Donald Trump phenomenon is going to cause a lot of unforeseen occurrences. You can see what we are struggling with. Market is even struggling to make 20 pips move or even 10 pips move since the news was released. Crazy, 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 man. Exactly, Melvin. It's technically a range breakout. That's correct. So what we do is that before the news, we expect that there will be a range that will be established. All right. And we believe that the volatility from the news is going to push price to break out of that range. Do you get it? It's going to, force price to break out of that range. So technically, what we are trading is the range breakout. I can see the nations bowing to the King. This is crazy, man. This is weird. NFPs this year have been absolutely insane. Absolutely. But speaking from technical analysis sentiments, yeah, DGM Tech, it's possible. But based on just pure technical analysis, I think that EU and GU are supposed to be bearish. Let me show you. This is a weekly time frame supply zone. Oh, that's not what I need. Motherland, when last did I make money from NFP? That should be, I think, February. Yeah, February. March was insane. And as you can see, April is also looking weird. Melvin, like I said, I expect the dollar to make some recovery, but because of the whole Trump situation, all right, it could take a bit of a while. It could take a while. That's what I think. But let me show you, technically speaking, what I think would happen. You can see there's a fair value gap here, all right, that on the weekly time frame, price was rejected from. Tebogo, you can fund, but I'm not sure that would be for you to trade this particular NFP right now, because even those of us that already had funds are not getting a trade yet. Motherland, well, the truth is, you can just go through the channel, all right, watch the videos from past CPI, NFP, and the likes, and then you'll see what it looks like, all right. We've had people make, somebody like Nitro Man now is a very frequent customer. He has had days of like $4,000, $6,000 profits, all right, from trading fundamental news releases. So at least I'm sure Nitro Man is here and he can clarify that that the data I just gave is accurate. If you check Euro USD on the weekly time frame too, you'd see that, you know, the market is supposed to be bearish because it's a rejection from this supply region. All right, for those of you who are conversant with the FBS website, all right, for those of you who are confident with the FBS website, you have come across this analysis, this Euro USD analysis for the sell. So we had a confluence of trend lines here on the weekly time frame, and that's where the price is. That was where price initially got rejected from. So I suspect that if this week should close somewhere with a long week, all right, next week is going to open, try to come back into a previously established zone, and then we can get the drop. Yes, we trade straddle for news. All right, NFP, CPI, we trade straddle. 3 a.m. trends. Thank you so much for joining. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you so much. NFP is not an app. NFP is an event. All right. NFP is short form for non-farm payrolls. It's a news event that is a fundamental release that affects USD pairs. All right. So NFP is not an app. FBS is a broker. All right. It's a brokerage firm. Okay. Obviously, Nitro Man, I'm hoping that we get something better from CPI. I think the same thing happened last month for March. NFP was shitty, but CPI did quite well. Of course, I'll be live for CPI. I believe I should be live for CPI. All right, so guys, I think we're going to just round up the session here. For those of you who attend my Monday market reviews, who always attend my Monday market reviews, you'll recall that I told you that I'm currently recuperating from, you know, a very interesting yet traumatic experience. All right, so I'm still in the recovery phase, but I had to just have this session with you guys because, you know, like I always tell you guys, I love you guys so much, all right? And I cannot bear to spend 1 week away from you guys, all right? So Monday again on the Telegram channel, we're going to be having another session on Monday, all right? We'll have another session on Monday on the Telegram channel where I'll break down what my expectations for the week are, all right? This is a news release, so that's a different thing. Thank you, Motherland. You can always just go through. There's a link in the description of this video. All right, it should take you directly to the Telegram channel. Yes, Cargos the Traveler, we're still on consolidation, very much so, unfortunately. But like I said, I'm going to have to run right now, okay? I hope that we get to see on Monday. Monday is usually a session where we have a breakdown. We call it the weekly market breakdown session, all right? So we just look at the charts. We technically analyze what I think price is going to try to do, all right, for the course of the week. And then we just move on from there, okay? So Monday, by God's grace, we have a weekly market review. Then I think Wednesday or Thursday, we should have the CPI. All right? So thank you so much, guys, for joining me once again. Thank you so much, Hassan. Wilson, Toby, thank you so much. Till I see you guys again on Monday on the Telegram. This is YouTube, all right, but Telegram. All right, till I see you guys again on Telegram. All right, gold. Gold has activated the sell stop and is in profit. It's gotten to TP1 already. All right, gold is, I think gold movement is quite nice. So gold has activated the sell stop. It's gotten to TP1 already. If you have your trailing stop activated, you should be taken out in profit already. But EU and GU, I don't think those ones are ready yet.